Dun 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 dun. I forgot the music. Um Hello chat. How is everyone doing today? I don't even know if you heard everything I said. So we're just gonna pretend that you didn't hear anything. Hope you're all doing well, guys. So it is a good weekend so far. Unfortunately, though, we did lose Chuck Norris yesterday, so that was sad. That was sad. That was sad. But don't worry, he didn't. He's he's gone and evolved in life. You know, he's gone to the next level, the next big chapter, and is having fun. But hopefully you are all doing well today, chat. Today we will be playing some Valorant because, to be honest, I don't know what to do. Don't know what to play because I'm currently also working on some videos and I didn't know what video I was going to make, and then I was like, I'll just stream today instead. That's perfectly normal, right? And I was like, yes, it is perfectly normal. Perfectly normal. I'm also building Lego Arkham. That's why you can see a Lego set kind of and some Lego behind me, and that's why there's a rubbish bag there. I haven't finished it. I still have half of the set to do. So I'm going to finish that later on. I was going to stream it, but then oh man, it would take forever to just build that, and I was like, oh no. No, 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 no. I'm not doing that today. I'm not doing that on stream. Because it's like it's the full on big massive set. So it's like something amount of pieces, I'm pretty sure. Literally about 3,000 pieces. So I was like, no thank you. No thank you. No thank you. Oh, what the frick, man. I just want to play the game. But yeah, I'm gonna play some Valorant today. I was gonna play Minecraft, but I was like, I've gotten to a point where I'm just, I was so confused with that mod pack. I was like, I need a second to just breathe and then figure out this mod pack later. I want to do more Minecraft content, but it's like the problem with doing Minecraft content is that like there's only so much I can do, and also I've played every modded Minecraft by myself, completed every mod pack I can. Like this new one is son of a bitch. That guy took my no. I want to do that one. Let's go with this one. No. Um. I'm gonna go this one. What the fuck? Apparently we have A 32 bits. Oh, we don't even have a chance to win according to this. Apparently the other players are significantly better. Interesting. We are. I don't want. Okay, this is one thing I dislike about Valorant. It's this damn tracker. It puts shit on my displays that I don't want there. Is that in the chat? Yo, what do you play, bro? Hello. Say hello. Hello. I play all the games. Ow. Damn it. Damn. Hello. Frick off. Ow. What is that?
One enemy remaining.
He's dead. Interesting. I'm here. Dang. Dang, they're good.
Last player standing.
Oh. Dang.
One enemy remaining.
Error. I'm just gonna put that in the chat. Error detected.
Last player standing.
Oh. I'm screwed. I don't have a weapon. ready. Damn it.
One enemy remaining.
I really want to ask the question, why do you miss her? An interesting username. Son of a... I am so bad. I'm not even playing the character I usually play.
Last player standing.
It seems these strangers want me dead.
I'm gonna type random shit into the chat. They're gonna be like, what the fuck is he on? I love saying stuff like this.
Player standing. Spike down.
Absorb 66 of total damage. Damn it!
Spike down A. Player standing. Last round before the switch.
Buy the best guns you can.
Defenders win.
We literally had 2 people abandon the game. They just went, nah, we ain't playing no more. Let's play again. Let's see what we can achieve. It's only been 23 minutes since streaming.
Match found.
I'm the only one that's what's this role called? I don't even know. Can't even remember. Oh, controllers. The controller. Oh my goodness. I want to go. I don't want the app to keep on popping up on my displays. Oh my goodness, it's done it again. Go away. I don't want this on my windows.
Spike down B.
No, no, please. No library. Damn it! It's this damn secondary app. I want it gone. I'm ready. No, the ping is bad again. Why? Why? Okay, I think I got better ping now. Yes, oh my goodness, so much better.
Spike down B. Player standing.
Damn, they're good.
Always works. Enemy remaining. They're just batteries. I mean, I'm buying. Need a drop. Need a drop. Salamat. Thanks. Need a drop. Thanks. Spike down B. Get out of my way. Last player standing. Enemy remaining. There. There. 30 seconds left.
They can't realize it. They don't know it's behind them. Oh shit! Oh, hello. I was like, oh, hello. Didn't expect that one today.
We're losing heart.
Why? Why the ping? Oh shit! I didn't even see that person in the corner.
My ult ready. I've got your trail.
My ping is so bad. Why? I do not like the ping. Why is that open? That should decrease ping, right? This damn Australia. Unless I'm on a. Oh, if I'm not on an Australian server, I'm screwed.
One enemy remaining.
Clearly, the sniper's not the go for me. I need to stop with that. It's so stupid of me. I'm ready. Okay, yeah. I am having ping issues. There, you can have that.
Spike.
Oh, what the? Ah! I don't know what I was thinking.
Spike down B. Spike down A. Their lives are so meaningless. Might as well give them to me.
You want to play? Let's play.
Spike down B. Last player standing. Seconds left.
Damn it.
They don't have a single life worth saving. I need this.
need this. Reloading.
I've got your trail. Get out of my way.
I'm done with this game after this.
There. Fallen.
I'll be right back, chat. Gotta check on some food.
Almost down. Switching sides.
Symphony of death. Don't worry, you get used to it.
I don't know why they didn't surrender. I would have surrendered at least.
Cage triggered.
Thirty seconds left. Last player standing. 10 seconds left. Spike planted.
I want to propose.
Fight till the end, no matter what.
Son of a bitch. Son of a... I'm done. I'm done with this game. I want to be so done with this game.
Last player standing.
I'm the last thing they'll see before they die.
We should have surrendered, but now we have to play until basically the game is over. So good on you.
Blocking sight.
Spike planted. Reloading. 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 One enemy remaining.
Gun here. Remember, bullets. I'm out of here.
Who's next?
Spike planted.
I've got your trail.
Let's play.
Seconds left. Spike down. B.
Squash the last bug. They're usually distracted inside a building. Make sure to take advantage.
I'm kind of tempted to just... I got the ult, but I don't need it, really.
We win. We survive.
Yeah. I'm done with Valorant, man. It's such a frustrating game. It's just first person shooters aren't my thing. They're just not. And I can say that with the literal fact that the matter is that like I can barely like be okay with like Valorant. Like mm. Not because like I dislike the game. It's just very frustrating at times. Like frustrating to the point where I get sick of the game. Sometimes I'm just like, I hate this game. Sometimes, not like I hate the game. It's just like it's it's a good game, but like it gets so frustrating with Valorant. Like it's just such a frustrating game because it's so like if you don't have good internet, it's basically you're not gonna be as good as you could be because of the abilities. Because the ping really messes up everything, and then all it takes is like for them to get the ability on you just when your ping is just terrible, and then they can get you. They're like, and that's just from my experience. Like I dislike games that rely so much on the ping because like it's not really like the player is actually the good part of the game. It's the ping. And this is what I'm like, this is why I kind of dislike the whole kind of counter argument of saying don't blame the gear, blame the player, because like no, sometimes it is the gear. Sometimes you don't have the best internet connection, which leads to like you not doing as well in a game. Like hardware wise, yes, but when it comes to the internet, no. That's like the second the ping is bad, it's not a winning situation for you or anyone else. Not at least anymore these days. Like maybe back when early on, like way early on in gaming, like early 2010s, it was like maybe sometimes useful to have that terrible ping, but now it doesn't make a difference whatsoever. Because if you have bad ping, you have bad ping. That's it. There's nothing else to it. Now it's basically if you have bad ping, you're gonna have bad ping. Like that's just the case, and it's not good. Like it's gonna affect your gameplay. You're gonna be very annoyed because games aren't like you having bad ping. I don't think is an advantage anymore. It used to be a good advantage on certain games. Now it's just not at all. Like no matter what game you're playing, it's not really an advantage. But I will say like certain things in certain games, yes, definitely could be an advantage. Definitely. I think that's why a lot of people try and use hacking clients these days. They get hacking clients because they don't think they think losing is beneath them. Like I feel like a lot of people that have hacking clients now are those people that are like, oh, I shouldn't lose whatsoever. I have to always win because I am the best. Why shouldn't I not use these tools? And it's like, that's like if you relied on a car to do your launch control all the time. Or like if the second you do a marathon, you're running like, you get a boost every time you run. Not like even a normal boost, it's just like you got a rocket booster behind you. It just launches you. It's why I'm not really a big fan of the argument saying, don't blame the hardware, blame the player, because sometimes, depending on the hardware, it really depends. You can't immediately be like, oh, don't blame the hardware, blame the player, because, like, you don't know if that person has bad hardware or whatever is the go with them not doing too well, why they're blaming the hardware, because, like, they could have the worst kind of equipment. And with gaming, it's very different to say don't blame the hardware. It's not the same kind of counter argument as saying, oh, it's the car, or oh, it's the shoes. It's not really like that. Well, I don't think you can even say that about shoes anymore, like, because there are those shoes that like now have to be like disqualified, like banned and made illegal in the Olympics. Like, I doubt anyone would be happy if someone showed up with those illegal shoes and then just like they win a marathon or they win a race because they're using something illegal. Which is understandable. I feel like if you're going to use the illegal shoes, like that's something I think the Olympics could actually allow. They could allow people to use it, but the rule is if someone has one, everyone gets the option to have one, because it wouldn't really be fair if someone could just go and be like, oh, I have this illegal like shoe and no one else does, so I have the biggest advantage. But I will say, I watched this video the other day and I disliked the whole premise of the whole video, and it reminded me a lot of Mr. Beast content. And it's why I don't watch Mr. Beast, because I just don't like the videos, because it feels as like they can say, oh, it's not scripted, but it feels scripted. It looks like it's scripted, because you can tell, like, whoever has the most like that gets the most attention throughout the video, it's been edited that way, because like they know, oh yeah, he's gonna win because he does win, and that's literally why we're putting him as the main focus of the video, because like, oh yeah, he's going to win. Like they wouldn't put, like, that's one thing I also don't like about Mr. Beast. Like his videos are so long, but there's nothing fun going on in the video. And that's like something I think is like a bad thing for YouTube, because it's like, it's exactly what Jack said. if there was a lot more fun, the videos would be longer. And he's not wrong. Like, he wasn't wrong. And he never was, and then we found out all the negative things from Mr. Beast. And then for some reason, the Oscars are gonna give him the opportunity to host. Why? I don't think he is worthy of that. Because at the end of the day, he's not an actor. He has nothing to do with showbiz. Nothing. And you can't really say he does something in entertainment, because if that's the case, then basically all of those show hosts that did like the shows like Make a Deal and all that, who didn't get invited to events like the Emmys and all that, then they shouldn't. Then they should be allowed to have a nomination category. There's a reason they don't, because they don't have the viewers or the they're not successful because because people like the show. It's because people want to be on the show because there's money involved. Like, if at the end of the day, let me just say, if Mr. Beast did challenge videos, or did those videos, but it was like, no money, no one would watch them. Literally. No one would watch them. I don't think a single person would watch them. And if so, I would like to see one person prove that they watch an entire video made, like, an entire video that is literally just the challenges of the video, but the money is not involved. Because I bet you half of the audience now that watches his content, they're only interested to see who wins the jackpot money, who wins the big pot of money. Like, there's no way they're watching it because, oh, it's Mr. Beast. Like, he literally, like, he even admits in one of his own videos, I think it was like a while ago, or it might have been a not a documentary, a podcast that he was in, where he says to what's his name? He says to the host of the podcast, like, oh, the reason I have all my crew is because I don't think my personality is good enough, and I don't really think I have a personality, so they're the personalities while I'm the host of the show. And it's like, so you don't even rely on everyone else to be the entertainment, while you are just the person that owns the channel. So basically, he's basically a director of a show that isn't really a show. It's just a bunch of people doing a challenge because money's involved. Like, also, would anyone actually really do those challenges if there was no money involved? Hell no. No one would do those. Everyone would be like, nah, I'm not doing that. And Mr. Beast would be like, why? Why not? Why don't you want to do it? And they would be like, well, I'm not getting paid for it, am I? No. Then why should I do it? And honestly, I kind of hope that he's not getting any more seasons of his Beast Games video or series, because at the end of the day, no offense to Amazon or actually there's gonna be offense no matter what, but like, at the end of the day, if you are in charge of a production and you are the main face of a production, you should be the person that makes sure that everything is done right, when no one can be hurt, and make sure, like, oh yeah, you just make sure that no one can like come back later down the line and be like, oh, they didn't do this, this, and this. And I find that funny sometimes that like no one calls them out on that. They're just like, oh yeah, it's perfectly fine for him to do all of that stuff. The second it becomes public news, everyone's like, oh my goodness, she's such a bad guy. I think they should have had Markiplier host the Oscars next year. They should have him host the Oscars. Don't get like another YouTuber. Get a YouTuber who's actually made a successful film. Because at the end of the day, they have worked hard to make sure that their hard work has actually paid off. And look, it did. Iron Lung succeeded and honestly surpassed probably anyone's expectations, and that's awesome. On that merit alone, he should have the honor to host the Oscars. At least for a year. Give him a year of hosting. Give him one event to host the Oscars, because I think he's earned that. I think Markiplier has definitely earned that. If it was me, I'd definitely give him the job. I'd be like, here, take it. You can host the Oscars this year. And then when he hosts it, everyone will be like, oh my goodness, he did it so well. He's also an introvert, so I don't know if he would. He'd be like too nervous, I think. He'd be like, I'm too nervous to host the Oscars. But I don't think Mr. Beast should host the Oscars. That's just my opinion. There's a lot of things I don't think Mr. Beast should ever do, and yet everyone's kind of like okay with the fact that he gets given the opportunity to do that, and it's like, why? Why would you give him permission to do that? No. I bet you his theme park isn't gonna happen anymore. Or at least, wasn't it supposed to open in 2026? I wonder how he's gonna do that with the fact that it's... Welcome to... Imagine if he does the video and he's like, welcome to the Mr. Beast theme park. And it's just like, there's no one actually at the theme park. It's just an empty theme park. I'll say this right now. If I got invited to his theme park, I would go, no. No thank you. And if they asked me why, I'd be like, because I don't really want to go. I kind of enjoy doing what I normally do, which is play video games. And if they go, why? Why do you prefer playing video games? I'll be like, because video games are fun. I remember trying his Feastables bar. I think was it last year? No, it was the year before. I tried his Feastables bar and I was like, that doesn't even taste good. It just tasted average, and I was like... And then he did the relaunch where it was like, we realized that it's not actually that good because Hershey bars aren't that great. I'm gonna say this right now. It's probably controversial for anyone who likes the Mr. Beast Feastables bar. I still think the Hershey's bar is better than the Feastables. For two reasons. One, the flavors are actually consistent. Two, there isn't any weird flavors. And three, the Feastables bar sucks. Like, I remember trying that Feastables bar. I hated that. It was so bad. Like, I feel like if you think the Feastables bar is good, there's definitely, like, something wrong. Because, like, the Feastables bar was not good. I hated it. It was disgusting. Like, I will say, he stepped up a little bit. But the fact that his whole branding behind the Feastable bars is a healthy snack alternative. Like, yes, it's slightly healthier than most of the other stuff that you can get. That is a chocolate bar. But when you factor in, like, it's only sometimes like 20 calories less than its competitors, is it really worth? Like, is it really worth? Like, is it really worth that, like, that advertisement? I don't think it is. I think it's silly. I remember when I tried those Feastable bars and I was like, it's so bad. I couldn't believe people actually think it's good. I was like, this is terrible. I don't even want to talk about his AI thumbnail thing. That was the dumbest thing I've ever heard. When I heard about that, I was like, I'm not surprised. He's an idiot. He doesn't care about... He doesn't think about anything. Like, I'm telling you now, the reason he was like, oh, AI... I bet you half of his I know for a fact that half of his thumbnails are AI, because it's literally... It's pretty much the same thumbnail majority of the time. Just sometimes like a different background. And it's not hard to do that. You just make a similar PNG or interchangeable image, and you just copy it, and it has like a clear background, and you just probably get one shot of something, or you grab an image from somewhere, you take it, you put it in, there you go. That's the thumbnail. And then it would be like, and then that's literally everything behind, I think, the whole Mr. Beast thumbnails. It's literally like his face smiling, and honestly now his smile kind of looks like kind of a creepy smile. I think it's weird. Makes me think sometimes, like, is he even human? And then he's lying about his height. Like, bro, no one cares about your height. You don't have to lie about it. Like, seriously. Like, what's he gonna do when he starts shrinking in height? Is he gonna still lie about it? Be like, oh, yeah, I'm 6'10". And it'll be like, hold on. That's the case. You could have been a basketball player. There's a lot of things about his story that makes me think Yeah, something ain't right about this guy. I also think it's a little bit sad if you're lying about your height on the internet. Because people aren't stupid. Like, you can easily... Let's not talk about this anymore, because we've been talking about it a bit, I think a bit too much. Free armor. Let's get that, let's get that, let's get that, reroll. Probably be good so I can get rid of that negative on the elemental damage. Because I think I do have, do I have an element weapon? No, but I have a heavy explosive. Wood plank. Plank free. Explosion size 5% increase. Damage 27. I might lock that in because that actually might be good. And I actually would take that crit damage, that crit chance, because crit chance is actually really good right now. Oh my god! I didn't even notice all those things. No, I can't die like this. I will say I've been watching I started watching the latest season of Invincible. Honestly, I think it was really good. Really good. That just a great start already to that series of that 4th season. I've also been watching Supernatural. And to be honest, it's Supernatural. You can't go wrong with it. It's really, I like the show. It's really good. Then I've got NCIS Origins. What else am I watching currently? I'm trying to think, what other shows am I watching currently? I can't think of anything else I'm watching. What else am I watching currently? I'm trying to think. What other shows have I been watching lately? NCIS Origins. been enjoying that. That's the NCIS franchise is actually better than. I don't think it's at its peak anymore. Like it's definitely been better before, but it's definitely got some exciting episodes coming up that I'm like really excited to watch because it's like, dang. That I just realized I haven't watched a Marvel movie in a while now. I think the last time I watched one was I think the last one I watched no, I haven't even watched Deadpool and Wolverine yet. The last Marvel movie I really watched was trying to think what one. I don't know what's worse, the fact that I know that I've watched DC films lately, but not the Marvel films. And I can't remember when the last Marvel film I watched. I know it wasn't Venom: The Last Dance, because that was a while ago. Was it? Trying to think. When was the last Marvel movie? I can't even remember the last time I watched a Marvel movie besides Venom. Oh, Venom: The Last Dance wasn't the last one. I watched Venom, the first two Venom films. Venom: Let There Be Carnage and Venom, and then I watched... What did I watch after that? I know I watched something. What? I cannot remember. What was it? When was the last Marvel movie I watched? Trying to think which one. Wasn't Civil War because I watched that a while ago. Wasn't... Ooh. When was the last time? Let me think. Marvel movies. I haven't watched Fantastic Four, I know that for sure. MCU. The last one I watched was Thunderbolts, aka New Avengers. That was the last one I watched out of the MCU movies. And then before that was Volume 3, then Quantumania. I did watch Wakanda Forever. I basically watched every Marvel movie from the Avengers to Volume 3. Then I skipped the Marvels because I wasn't really interested in that. I haven't watched Deadpool and Wolverine mainly because I just haven't had the time to go watch it. And I still just haven't had time to watch it yet. Didn't watch Brave New World because I just wasn't interested in it. I felt like it was a rushed film. And then I watched Thunderbolts, which I wasn't impressed by. It was like, meh, it's okay. I think everyone did well in that film. Like, I felt like there was a lot missing in that film. Haven't watched the Fantastic Four because, to be honest, I completely forgot that it was even out. And then I am planning to watch Brand New Day because I am curious about that. I don't know if I'm gonna watch Doomsday or Secret Wars, and then I find it funny they still have freaking Blade up there. It's obvious that Blade isn't going to come out at all. Like, it's gonna stay as one of those like films, like all of it's gonna like it's never just gonna come out. Like, I've watched all the first few films and all of the first films, all of the films up to volume 3, and then like recently it's just been I'm not watching it. What TV shows have they? I know I watched a few of the TV shows. I know I finished Marvel Zombies. I did watch all of that. I know I haven't watched the Daredevil 2 season 2 Born Again and the first season. I haven't watched those. I didn't watch Agatha. I did watch all of What If. I didn't watch the X-Men 97. I didn't watch Echo. I did watch all of Loki. I did not watch the I Am Groot show thingy, miniseries, whatever it is. I did watch all of Secret Invasion. I felt like that one was a bit rushed. Definitely what... Wait, the holiday special is a show, not a film? I would have thought that would have been labeled a film. Did not watch Werewolf by the Night. Didn't finish Moon Knight because it just... I think I watched majority of the episodes and then I just... That's all. I didn't finish it because my subscription ended. Of course, I watched all the original first shows on Marvel. I did watch all of She-Hulk. I think that was a terrible movie. Miss Marvel was okay. Definitely could have had some improvement, but it was pretty good for what they what they released compared to She-Hulk. Like, She-Hulk was like, if I had to ask which season would I want, I would say give me another season of Ms. Marvel. I wouldn't ask for another season of She-Hulk. I think She-Hulk was a step in the wrong direction completely. That was like the biggest, I think that was like the biggest mistake that they made. I think if they just didn't make She-Hulk, it would have been okay. Like, it literally did, its whole plot was the fact that, like, I found it funny that the whole plot was literally Marvel calling themselves out because of lack of story development and storytelling lately, and then they didn't even fix it. They acknowledged it, but they didn't fix that problem. Like, they slightly improved on it. Like, that's why New Avengers was, like, okay to me, but, like, I still think there was a few that you could have just held out on. And I think they're still releasing way too many movies right now. I think if I was them, take a bit of a step back, let's do a bit less movies. It's okay to just hold out a little bit. It's completely okay. There's no negative aspect of just choosing to delay a Marvel project, because we've seen what it's like to just we've seen what a Marvel film can be if it's done right. I just hope they actually actually show us that plot in like that tie up all the loose ends from Avengers, oh not Avengers, from Loki. Because I feel like if they don't, that whole series is just a waste of a show. But again, they kind of got screwed over thanks to the bloody actor behind Kang. Like, man, he really screwed up the production, I think. I think when that happened, majority of, like, it wasn't Marvel's fault, really. But if you really think about it, like, it's not like Marvel knew that that was going to be the case. But, like, he's still, like, they still are like, oh shit, we gotta do something. I would have been okay if they just recast the character. I think everyone would have understood, like, oh, what happened to the previous? Oh yeah, he did that. Yeah, you know what? Probably a good thing you recasted him, to be honest. I don't think anyone would have blamed them. I think they would have been like, yeah, would have done the same thing to... I think it would have been perfectly fine if they were just like, yeah, we just recasted him. Because then it would have been like, yep, understandable. You recasted him because, yeah, he wasn't the best of human beings. I'm still upset that they're gonna... I don't want to see Mr. Beast host the Oscars. I would prefer Conan O'Brien. Like, of all YouTubers, why Mr. Beast? Like, he's been so controversial too, like, it's like the dumbest decision to make. Oh yeah, we're putting Mr. Beast as the show, as the host of the Oscars next year. Oh, that's cool. Why? Because he's the most popular YouTuber out there. Cool. Still, why? Because he's a good person. I mean, like Casey Neistat would have been a way better option, actually. At least he has a care for filmmaking. And he has hosted... Like, didn't he host the the YouTube Streamy Awards when that was still a thing? Is that still a thing? I don't even know. I know there's the Streamer Awards. Is the YouTube Streamy Awards still a thing? Streamy Awards. Is that still a thing? When was the last time they did it? Because I don't hear much about that now. The Streamy Awards, oh, they did a 13th annual. When was that? What year? When was the 13th annual Streamy Awards? It doesn't even... It doesn't even say. Okay, wait. When was the last Streamy Awards? Watch now. Last one was in... Okay, that was the 13th year. So the 13th annual Streamy Awards was 2023. So they're not doing it anymore, I'm assuming, from what I can see. Let's look at Wikipedia. The Streamy Awards doesn't say anything about if they're still doing the whole thing. There's the TikTok Awards, list of web awards, the Webby Awards. First award was March 28th. Doesn't even say when it was last done. Wait, it's saying here that the 2024 Streamy Awards was the 13th annual. What? Yeah, the most viewed one was the 13th edition annual Streamy Awards. And they planned to do more, but it never had. What? What? How can you do Streamy Awards? Like, say there's gonna be more Streamy Awards, but then you don't do them. The last one was 2023, and they said there was gonna be more. June. That's from the. I'm assuming it's just no longer being done. At least when that was being done, it filled all of the categories. Like, what was the categories of award categories? You had the overall awards, which was Creator of the Year, Show of the Year, Streamer of the Year, International, Short Form. Then you had Breakout Creator, Breakout Streamer, Collaboration, Creator of Social Good. Are they ever gonna bring it back? Or is it like done? Like, is the Streamy Awards actually like done? Like, is it actually like just no longer a thing? What is happening to the Streamy Awards? To the Streamy Award. Did YouTube cancel the Streamy Awards Game Theory? Oh, it's on the Reddit for Game Theorists. A joke for years, plus with all times they've dropped the ball, they don't deserve to try and save. What? I'm assuming it's just no longer a thing. I think it's just done. They're just no longer doing it. And I would say because QT Cinderella's doing the streamer awards, it's like, oh yeah, okay, we're not doing it anymore. We're done. Which even then, the streamer awards only focuses on the Twitch community. It doesn't focus on the YouTube community. So now you kind of have to like do a big stream in on Twitch to be actually. Yeah, it mainly focuses on streamers and Twitch creators. It literally has nothing to do with YouTube. Nice. So there just isn't an award show for YouTubers anymore. That's cool. Would have been nice. I think it would have been okay to keep on doing it, but yeah, they're gonna do what they want to do, which is understandable. That's YouTube for you. Like, that's always, I think, been the case, is that if YouTube doesn't do it, no one else is really gonna do it. Like, my question is, if the Oscars are gonna have a YouTuber host the Oscars, does that mean YouTubers can be nominated now? They probably won't, but like, does that open the door for YouTubers to be nominated now? Because if so, let's nominate Markiplier for his work in Iron Lung. It can be movie of the year or something. I'm just saying. Like, it's an option. And if someone's watching saying, oh, it's not an option, what do you mean? Like, as someone who wants to be an actor, or is trying to be at least, or has at least tried a few times, and probably won't ever become an actor or a voice actor, I still think that the Oscars should be hosted by someone who at least has been in a film. And I mean, when I mean they've been in a film, I mean like they have to have an acting credit in a film. Mr. Beast doesn't have any, or at least been a cameo in a film. And I don't think Mr. Beast should count because just no. He doesn't speak on behalf of all of YouTube. If we're gonna have a YouTuber that's hosting, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, Vanos Gaming, PewDiePie, Casey Neistat, who else? Marquez Brownlee, and who else is another big creator that I can think of? Who else? Who else in the YouTube community could be an option to host the Oscars? Let me think. Now I gotta look at YouTube, my subscriptions, because I have a lot of YouTubers on that. Subscription. All channels that I'm subscribed to. Let me see. Who else? Hmm. Linus Tech Tips, yes, that could be one. And I would say Penguin Zero also. And one more from, let's do a top 10. I say the 10th person could be, it could be recommended. Literally Matt Pat Game Theorist, the OG. I think those are the people that should be hosting an Oscar ceremony. I don't think Mr. Beast is quite the right guy for that, in my opinion. Yes, he has the most subscribers on the platform as an individual creator, but if we're going to give it to the person with the most subscribers, then I guess we give it to the person who owns the T-Series channel or one of those other big corporations that has more subscribers than Mr. Beast, because technically Mr. Beast isn't an individual. He stated it himself in his own video where he was like, oh, I have my friends in my video because I don't believe I have... That was like his words. Like, he was like, I don't think I have a personality. Okay. Then I say we don't let him host. If he doesn't have a personality, he's not going to be very entertaining up there. Like, what's he going to do as his introduction? Oh, hey everyone, it's me, Jimmy, Mr. Beast. And today we're doing a challenge to see who out of these actors wins an award today here at the Oscars. Is that gonna be like the introduction? He's gonna have that smile at the beginning of the stream, at the beginning of the ceremony, just like grin, his freaking grin, where he's just staring straight into the camera, into the person's soul, just like, look at me. I'm staring into your soul. I'm staring into your soul. I definitely do think that it should be at least a YouTube creator that's been on the platform longer than Mr. Beast and actually has an understanding of how the platform has gotten to where it is. And at least with Markiplier and MatPat and Jacksepticeye, they have an understanding of the entertainment industry as a whole. I don't think Mr. Beast has that understanding. I think he thinks that, like, oh, if it's not got a $4 million budget, I have a feeling he thinks, like, oh, if it doesn't have a $4 million budget, it's probably not good enough. It's probably not a good enough film, or it's not a... Like, he probably looks at it and goes, oh, it doesn't have a $1 billion budget? I don't think so. I don't even like Mr. Beast's Beast Philanthropy. We're really just dissing Mr. Beast today. We're just like, nah. Nah. No positive things about Mr. Beast, aka Jimmy. No positive things to say about him today. He's probably gonna watch. If he watches this one day, just know, Mr. Beast, I don't care if you dislike my words. It's my opinion. If you have a problem with opinion, you can contact me via the email on my channel. You can contact my team, aka myself, because I don't have a team. I don't have enough money to employ like hundreds of people and employ someone to be my personality. Your words, by the way, not mine. It's in an interview and on a podcast. So if you don't like that, you should have thought about your words before you said that on a podcast. Just saying. There's gonna be one person who's gonna watch this stream at some point and be like, "Oh my goodness, he hates Mr. Beast." I don't hate Mr. Beast. I just don't like what he's become on this platform and how people think, "Oh, if Mr. Beast agrees to this, it means that everyone does." No, that's not what it means. Just because Mr. Beast agrees with something doesn't mean the whole platform agrees with it. Like, oh, then we all must be Mr. Beast. That's one thing I dislike, is that, like, he doesn't even speak on behalf of all creators. I also find it a bit weird that he's like, "I'm gonna have to open another mortgage so I can continue my company." Mom, is that okay to use your house to make that mortgage happen? Oh yes, sweetie. Like, I wouldn't do that. That's your mom's house. If you can't make the money back, your mom is homeless with you. That's one thing I would never do if I was ever in that position. "Oh, hey mom, my business is struggling. Is it okay if I open a mortgage loan to possibly have you lose your house because the company might be going in debt?" "Oh yeah, sure son. Go ahead." I don't think my mom would be very happy if I did that. Like, she might look at me and never forgive me of that. She'll be like, "I don't have a home now because you failed to keep the business going, and now no one in the family has a house. Except for somehow your sister. Or your brother, or your uncle, or your grandmother, or whoever it is." Imagine like, bruh, there's so much controversy behind that guy. Makes me sick. That, like, that's like the person people think is like, "Oh, he's the person who is the face of YouTube." No, thank you. I don't want him to be the face of YouTube. He can go away. In my eyes, he's not the face of YouTube. Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, Game Theorist. Yeah, I'm not winning in this game. But that's just my opinion. Like, is that, I don't know if that's confirmed. I don't even want to search up his name. I might make him some money. I'll get a message one day saying, "Mr. Beast got money because I searched him up on YouTube or on Google." I just realized I had someone working on a VTuber model for me, and I don't think they ever got back to me. I'll be so sad if I got scammed. That would suck. "Hey, Pat, you got scammed. That person's not making the VTuber model for you." No. The fact that they haven't deleted their account and it's still active and I see it there, I'm assuming they're still working on it, which is perfectly fine. I am perfectly fine if it takes a long time to get it done. I would like it to be as good as possible. Then that one person's to be like, "He's quitting, he's going to be a VTuber." Yeah, I'm gonna make myself ugly. Even more. I don't know what the stream, guys, was. I hope you enjoyed the stream as always. Have a good day, have a good evening, and have a good night. And I appreciate your existence. Now, see you all on Tuesday. Bye bye.